Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video we are down at the ewe lambs, and that is because we are going to be doing a quick fecal egg count before we get them moved. So the plan is early next week we're going to move all these, but there are a few with mucky bums. So what we're going to do, we're going to take some feces samples, send them over to the vets to make sure that they don't need worming before we move them, because at the end of the day we're trying to improve our management, and this is one of the best ways of doing it. So I hope you enjoyed today, guys. If you do, please tap that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I hope you enjoy. Right guys, so as I said before, one sec, there's a ewe lamb stuck in the ditch upside down. Oh crap, oh crap. Come on girl, it's okay. Oh, shut up. She's got a mucky bum. But yeah, as I was saying, and in here you can just see there's a few of these with mucky bums, which can mean that they need worming. So to try and reduce resistance on new pasture, what we do is try and get them wormed if they need worming before they go. But if they don't want worming, we don't want to be wasting wormer and causing some of these stronger worms to become more resistant in the future. Right, so the plan is, what I've got a trusty plastic bag. What we need to do is get about 20 fresh samples of muck. If they're not fresh, the worms would be dead in there anyway, so it's kind of pointless testing them. So try and get 20 samples of muck, and then we're going to head over to the vets, and then maybe we'll get the results today, but we should have the results tomorrow, and we can get some wormer ordered if we need it for next week. So that is the plan. So down here, prime example, piece of muck, just take a little bit off the end that's fresh. So we're looking for about 20 samples that size. I try and say about 20 Malteser size samples, and that should be enough. So crack on with that, and we'll go poo collecting. Let's find some fresh samples of muck. That looks fairly fresh. Maybe not actually. So when I'm doing this, we are trying to go across the whole field and not just stick to one area, because you can end up just picking samples up from a small group of sheep, and that can just cause like a result that's not very accurate. But I'm doing 20 samples here because I'm trying to do a poll for the whole flock. You can do this for individual animals. I've never done that before. I've done it where I used to work, but we're trying to look at what the whole flock wants, not what individual animals want. So that is why we're not doing a sample for each one. Plus it's £5 a sample, so if we're going to end up doing 90 samples at £5 each, we don't have 450 quid, because the amount you'd actually save on the wormer and the resistance having it won't really be worth doing. Right, so that is the bag of feces collected. So there's 20 samples in there. So what I've tried to do is go around all the whole field. We haven't gone over to that corner because they're never up there, but basically we've covered the whole field, got 20 fresh samples. So what we're going to do now, go over to Glenthorne, our local vets, drop it off, and hopefully we'll hear something in the next 24 hours to 48 hours. No big rush because it'll be early next week we actually move them. So, but rather plan ahead so we can get the wormer ordered if we need it, as I said before. So I'll catch up with you guys when I hear from them. Right guys, so we are back a couple of days later, and we have some good news, and that is because the ewe hogs do not need worming, because they had a fecal egg count of 100. So that isn't high enough, especially with mature sheep, to need worming. So 100, just to give you an idea, is low. Like 250 to 750 count is medium, and anything over 750 upwards of 1,000 is very high, and they definitely need worming. So I wouldn't tend to worm like mature sheep unless like at least 300-400. Maybe lambs we may be a bit lower because they're a bit more susceptible, and it affects them a great deal, especially with growth at a young age. So that is kind of what we look at, and it means we can crack on, get the wrapper off the back, which we're heading down with now, get them loaded and get them moved. So fairly simple job, and it's always good news when we don't need to use wormer, because in the past they just mandatory just worm these and they didn't need doing. So good sign, it means that it's just the fresh grass they're on really. Don't we all love it when we get over the tow bar in one?
today is that day. Trailer on, also grabbed myself some cable ties. I'll explain that in a little bit. Josie is raring to go. You ready to get some sheep in, Jose? Yes, you are. She's going to be helping us today, so hopefully it shouldn't be too hard to get those lambs in, should it? Right, that should be far enough. Josie, stay, stay, stay. Hopefully she behaves herself. We'll pop the drone up so you can see what we're doing. But yes, we'll crack on and get these hogs in. Come on, Josie, stay. Good girl, good girl, good girl. So what we're trying to do at the moment is get her used to the sheep. So I'm not particularly trying to herd them with her, but just trying to keep her under control whilst running with the sheep. So she follows me around and doesn't get too excited and chases the sheep. It's a bonus. Josie, stay here. Come here. Come here. Good girl. Good girl. See, if I can just try and keep control of her, she's quite young. Trying to get her used to the sheep. Saying that, showing the toilet stop. But I'd rather her not get too excited and take our time than her just flying everywhere. Well, that's my thoughts. Here, Josie, here. Come on, here. Good girl. Here. Here. Stay, stay, stay. Stay, stay. Good girl. Stay there. Come on. With me, with me. Stay with me. Here, here. Stay, stay, stay. Come on! You know, oh, you go that way then, you go the difficult way. Come on, this way. Good girl, good girl. That's it. Right, let's get these loaded. We're hoping to get 18 to 20 on the top deck and then at least 22 on the bottom, that's the plan. I know it's quite a big pen, but as usual, it's hard to get them in, so the bigger the pen, the better. We'll just tighten it up as we go on. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Shh, go on. Some getting in the trailer. Are they gonna go? Are they gonna go? I don't think it's my lucky day by how Josie went. Oh yeah, they're up. There's some going. That's 3. That is, I loaded the top deck, I reckon there's 25. Sorry, bottom deck, I reckon there's 25. Top deck, 15, 16. I never mind underloading the top because obviously you want it to be heavy on the bottom, else you can have disasters. So, not the end of the world. Me and Joe's gonna get those dropped off and then we'll be back for a second load and hopefully they'll fit on 2. You right? Right, girls, you ready for freedom? You look like it. There's a plenty bite of grass on in here. I picked that up by watching too much of the sheep game. I never used to say bite of grass. Now I literally say it all the time. Go on, girls. This is Susie at the back. Soph's caged lamb from a year ago, obviously. Go on, girls. Good girls. Down you go. All okay. There you go, girls. Go, go. I said there was 25 and there was 26. So that's a good first act. Magic. Alright girls, how are you doing today? Come on. 1, 4, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15, 26, there's 41 on that load. Needs to get the next load properly full and we'll be fine. We're back again, but we've got a little bit of a task. We can't go reverse about 300 yards as the sheep are obviously there now, so I can't drive through the pen and come back out the field like I did last time. So we're doing a little bit of reversing. We're crack-a-lacking, we're crack-a-lacking. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. One last bit. We're there. Done. You impressed? We did it in 1. High five. Nope. Right. This is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. Now, what have you been... Every buzzer in the car's going off, Jose. What have you been doing? Right, that's done. The indicators are all on. You been trying to drive? So you're all probably wondering earlier why I needed these cable ties. So basically, one of the entrances to the field, some of the fences come down and we don't have a gate. So what I've done is just pop some hurdles up. But we all know sheep. They like to push on things, they like to itch on things, and they like to get out. So what we're doing, we're cable tying these together and against some posts where we need to. Should hold it up. Quick job, we'll get it done. Righto, so that is all the hurdles all tied up. Plan is now we're going to get back, get this trailer washed out. We just got to go and check the ewes and lambs for the evening check, as well as the show sheep. So that is the plan. Let's crack on with it.
This is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss now. I'm done living life with the lights up, dive with my own doubts.
Righto, apologies because of the muck all over the screen and my face, but that is the trailer all cleaned out. Unfortunately, I ran out of battery whilst I was cleaning it, so we had to go and grab a new one. But I'll just open it up, show you. It is sparkly and clean and ready for some sheep again. So that's that. Just looking. Look how sparkly and clean it looks. That's ideal. Good job done. It always seems to take longer than you first think. So you're like, oh, I can do that in half an hour. But it always seems to take like an hour and a half, because it's always muckier than what you expect. But yeah, we'll go check the sheep. That's me done for today. So we're just down at the show shearlings. Well, we're going to pick 2 out of these, and I think the video is going to be cut a little bit short because it is about to rain. Well, I say it's about to rain. Josie! It is raining, so we'll take a quick look at these 6 shearlings, and then I'll let you wait until I do the weight catch-up video, which will be the next one after that, to see the rest. But look at these shearlings, they're absolutely cracking. 6 Ps in a pod. It's going to be hard to pick 2 of these to show. I don't know what all you guys think, or any clean breeds out there, but really happy with how these are looking. You've got to remember, it is only May, and they've got plenty more to grow until Yorkshire Show. Just give that a little wipe and you should see a little better, but really happy. All these are a mixture of breeding. So they're out of the homebred tup, they're out of Goliath, and they're out of hashtag. So that's the 3 kind of bloodlines that these are from. Hope you enjoyed today, guys. If you did, please tap that like button, subscribe to the channel, and tune in next time to see how the lambs are performing, because we're going to be doing the 12-week weights. So that'll be really interesting. Last time I weighed them, I didn't show you guys, so it's a bit of a surprise. They were performing at 290 grams a day. So let's see, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya.